Ready?
All right. Can you pivot it a little bit more? Okay, cool.
Good.
Are we going live? Let me know when we're live, Matthew.
We are going
live.
We are live.
Awesome. I'm going to be looking at my phone to see the live stream comments and stuff. Thank you all for joining me and Matt and Jenna. We're all here in Matt's studio. We just got done with a live stream on his channel. We tried bringing it over to my channel.
Oh,
What is that?
Sorry.
Sorry about that. We were having some difficulty switching from his YouTube channel over to my YouTube channel, so sorry that took a little longer. I wanted to be on here at 6:15 Central Time. We're about 15 minutes late. Hello there. Hello, everyone.
Thank y'all for being here. Truly crazy.
Yeah.
233 people already here. Thanks for being here, y'all.
Really appreciate that. That's awesome. 233. Wow, that's quite a lot of people.
275.
So I figure we can just chat about the MCU movies. If there's anything specifically you guys want to talk about, we can do that. I always have a lot of fun doing these. And yeah, we can get into it. All right, let's see what we got here.
Babe, do a little moderating for him. He's got a lot of volume here.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
All
I'm
you
not
gotta-
qualified.
All you got to do is go to his channel and start reading.
Well, I'll be doing that too. I'll be going through as well. Have you guys watched Ant-Man? Yes, we have finished watching Ant-Man already. Yep. I'm in the process of editing it. It should be done fairly soon.
Yep, it is coming. Hopeful M says, hi, Jenna.
Hello.
Jenna is being blocked out. Matt, switch seats. Matt, your audio.
Thank you very much. I fixed it again.
Why'd you switch it back over?
Because I had to charge the iPad.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Yeah,
General
that's why I had to switch.
Kenobi.
Can we talk about Shanghai? The heck is Shanghai?
It's a place.
I don't know. I need more. I don't know. Shanghai Nights.
Shanghai Noon.
Shanghai Nights. Shanghai Noon. Those are good movies. I love Shanghai Nights,
Yeah,
especially.
Jackie Chan.
MCU or Star Wars, Matt?
Oh, yeah, that's not even close. MCU.
figured.
Star Wars will always come in dead last.
That
Jeez, Matt.
is horrible.
It's true.
Hello. Holden and Matt need to be to the Raptor and Civil War reaction. I don't know what you're talking about. I guess you're waiting to see our Civil War reaction. After Ant-Man, we are going to be doing a couple of one-off-ish movies. I'm not going to spoil what they are. One of them is kind of a joke movie reaction. The other one is a highly requested movie reaction. We've gotten a lot of comments asking us to watch this particular movie. Movies. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but you'll see. And then after that, we'll go right into Civil War, which will be the start of Phase 3.
You guys are going to like it. JT, super chatted.
Wow.
Yeah. Hello and thank you all for sharing your first MCU experiences with us. It's like getting to watch it all over again for the first time through your eyes. Well, thank you. That's
JT,
awesome.
Thank you so much for that super chat. That's a lot of money, and I really, really appreciate that. That means a lot to me.
Corey Lang super chatted $2. Didn't have a question. Thank you.
Okay. As far as JT, it's like getting to watch it all again for the first time through your eyes. That's awesome. That's the experience that we ultimately wanted. What were you gonna say?
Is that how you felt as well?
Well, I think for me, it was just us kind of just documenting you watching the movies.
Yeah.
But I think an inverse effect that it's had on the audience is that they're getting to hang out with us. I feel like I've heard a lot of people comment that they feel like they're with us and hanging out and watching the movies together. And also, I think that that's really cool. It's cool and also for people to experience watching these again with you, because for many of us, me included, watching them for the first time was such a big moment. And I remember watching each of these movies individually for the very first time. So it's cool to vicariously live like that again through you.
And I understand why there's more of a connection now because of how deep-rooted this is in culture. Rylan Holman, thank you for the super chat. I'm back. Matt and Jenna, of your franchises you've watched, which is your favorite and least favorite? Jenna?
I think my least favorite would be Lord of the Rings, only because they were so long. I think if they were broken up into...
People even said we should have watched the theatrical cut, but I guarantee if we watched the theatrical cut, they should have said
you'd have been raked over the coals.
Just like people now are saying that we should be watching the MCU in chronological order.
I think that's
not in
only
release
I think
order.
that's a handful of people. Most people agree to watch these in release order.
You can't win. Star Wars is the worst. So far, Spider-Man's the best. Purified Toxic, can you watch Pirates of the Caribbean? Thank you for the super chat. That's something we've considered for sure.
Yeah, I'm really trying to get through the MCU first. That's my priority. And we are doing the heavily requested one now because we're on a break. But yeah, JT, again, I know I keep going back to you, but I really do appreciate that super chat. That was a lot. It means a lot to me.
David Parsons, $5 Canadian, and we are ignorant to what that actually means. Regardless, thank you so much for whatever amount that it actually is. I'd like to see Matt react to the Terminator movies. Subscribe because of your Christian React videos.
Yeah.
Keep up the good work. From Newfoundland, Canada. Newfoundland.
Newfoundland.
Thank you so much, David. I think
there. Sorry, go ahead.
I think in the Age of Ultron video, I briefly mentioned an aspect of like my Christianity and stuff, where we talked about Age of Ultron, or we talked about Ultron quoting the Bible and stuff. And I'm hoping to do more videos like that. I know a lot of my new subscribers aren't as familiar with like my more Christian-centric content.
Yeah. He has a lot of cool stuff on his channel that's not even close to related to what he's done.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Murillo, hi from Brazil, super chatted 5490 R.
I'm not sure what the conversion is, but thank you so much. No question or anything. Hi from Brazil. Hi from Florida. We really appreciate it. That means a lot to us.
Ace Mobile Gamer, Matt, did you notice Hawkeye in the first Thor?
Yeah. Yeah, you did. He was.
Yeah, he was
up.
Who
he was.
He was up in the bird's nest, popping people off for like 4 seconds, and that was about it.
We skipped a couple dollar super chats here too. Purified Toxic. Can you do Pirates of the Caribbean? Maybe you didn't. Matt, did you notice Hawkeye? Okay, no, you're on it. I'm sorry.
All right, okay. I thought it was really good.
I'm sorry.
I think I would enjoy Hawkeye more if his story was kind of.
They haven't painted any sort of picture for him.
They talked a little bit in Age of Ultron.
That out.
And
they really
the family at the farm. And
no.
Yeah, I thought that was a good kind of introduction into his background.
But it's too late. I don't want to say it's too late, but it's like he's been a pretty pivotal piece now without the back. I don't know. It doesn't feel well done to me.
What else you got?
Dry Fading Ice. Thank you so much. $5. Hey, you guys, all is well. Hope all is well. I have been working on a short film. When completed, would love to see y'all react.
Sure. We've been getting a lot more people sending us messages on Instagram and emails and stuff of wanting us to watch short films that people have made. I have done that. I know Jenna, you did one. If you send it to us, all I can say is we'll do our best to watch it and everything. But I hope you can understand that we're getting hit with so many messages and requests to do stuff. It's hard to manage it. So if you do that and send it to us, I'll do my best to watch it.
Yeah.
I do know editing, so I have more free time.
Charlie Johns. Is that British pounds?
Looks like pounds.
9.99. A strong man who has known
power all his life.
They
lose respect for that power, but a weak man knows the value of strength and knows compassion. Yeah. You all truly know compassion. You are good people. He's quoting Captain America.
Yeah, the first.
Oh, that's why I forgot it.
He's like a weak man knows.
That's why they
the value of strength.
Steve Rogers.
Okay.
The weak guy.
Okay, I forgot that quote.
$20.
CK Sidekick, 1977. Glad to offer a bit to keep everything rolling. Avatar: The Last Airbender, short episodes, tons of bygone gym moments, awesome. And only 3 seasons. You guys would love it. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat.
I have not seen Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's been requested quite a few times.
Yeah, it does.
My buddy Pastor, who's in the other room, has been trying to get me to watch it for forever now. And I just have not got around to it. But if there ever was a series for us to watch, especially because I think Avatar would be manageable. It's only 3 seasons and it's pretty coherent from what I understand. We could do that at some point. Again, I'm really just trying to get to the MCU.
Yeah.
That's my priority before I commit to another series of things to watch.
Yeah.
I think it'd be great to watch something for the first time with you.
Yeah. That would be cool. Yeah. That would be cool. Holly, $5. Much love to you guys. Keep up the amazing content. Thank you, Holly.
Thank you so much, Holly.
It's a girl.
She's always here. She's always here.
I was about to say I've seen you on here before, and
it's a girl. Let's see. The Red Spartan 99. Have you all seen End of Watch? It's a great movie. I saw that movie and it was really good. Really gritty movie.
I actually haven't seen it.
It's about
see it?
I don't think you have. It's about 2 cops that are in a rough area, and it was a gritty movie. Really good. Thank you for the super chat. Rick J 299. Hello from Mobile.
Yeah, not too far. It's about 45 minutes away from us. Hello.
I've lived here all my life, and I still almost read that as mobile, like a mobile gamer. Jesus.
Well, it's because it's confusing.
It is.
In our town, there's a road called Mobile Highway, and it's spelled the same.
Mobile Highway.
But then, know, an hour away is Mobile.
Yeah.
Yep. ZF 499 super chat. Hey, you guys, I was wondering if you guys would watch X-Men movies. I really want to see Matt's reaction to Logan.
Yep.
Something we're considering for sure.
X-Men is another one that's on the list, along with Pirates of the Caribbean, Indiana Jones. We will get to it eventually. I'm pretty dead set on it.
Anton, we need to work out workout with us videos. All three of y'all are awesome. So today I was actually shooting one, and it just didn't go well. It didn't flow well.
We worked out this morning.
I got hurt.
Yeah.
filmed
Matt
it.
tweaked his back. I thought I was going to pass out.
I was having heart palpitations.
It just didn't flow well, and I really.
Yeah.
I was actually joking, but you actually.
Yeah, like I disappeared halfway. It was the end of the workout, but I was like, oh my gosh.
Those videos are the very few videos that I want to end up pretty good and instructional. So I want them to go a certain way. With all the other content we do, very transparent, but that has to be instructional. It didn't work well. So, but we will. We are bringing more, I promise. How did you all meet? Tanner C. We have got to make a video on this ASAP.
We answered that on the last live. We did a live stream right before this on Matt's channel.
But
and it gets asked a lot.
But
Holden's our dad.
I'm their dad.
Holden's our dad. He's my long lost dad. I've been looking for him for years. I found him on YouTube. I was a fan of his before I was a friend of his. I hunted him down. Lo and behold, he worked at the same hospital. I wouldn't leave his side. He needed a shirtless douchebag in one of his videos, that's it. The rest is history. Undead Twilight, $1.99. Thank you.
Any comment or anything?
Nothing.
This is from Landon, $50. That's a lot.
Wow.
That's a lot of money. Thank you very much for that super chat. Love your content, and you seem like nice people. Such nice people. God bless. Thank you so much. God bless you too.
Thank you.
We really appreciate that. No question or anything. I don't know if there's anything you're wanting to see or talk about later, but thank you so much for that. It really means the world to me. It really does.
That's awesome.
Alan Plouffe, $10. Lily, good Lord. Alan Plouffe, 2 live streams in one day. Thank you so much, guys. Sending you guys love from Connecticut. That's crazy. Connecticut. It's always crazy to see where everybody's from. I know it's pretty bad, right?
Dude, that's pretty rough.
So in our live stream, just before this one, somebody said, I think it was a waste that said they could hear the dog snoring in the background. They're still here, and Lily has the worst farts ever, and she's sitting right underneath us.
Jaden?
It's terrible.
You should watch Clone Wars movies, series 7 season.
We also we talk about this one a lot. We get that requested a lot.
Yep.
It's just a big commitment, and right now I'm just trying to get through the MCU.
Yeah, we got to get through that, and then
sorry.
it's definitely going to be a big decision on what we do next. Patrick Anderson, $5, no question. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Patrick. I really appreciate that. Wow.
James Swan, is that the British pound? I'm such a moron.
I don't know.
Hi, Matt and Holden Jenna from Ireland. Okay,
Ireland.
Awesome.
Hello.
Holden, do you plan on watching Gladiator with Matt and Jenna?
Matt has seen Gladiator.
I loved
Have you
Gladiator.
seen Gladiator?
No, actually, I haven't seen it all the way
What?
through. I've seen most of it, but I've not seen it all the way through.
I think they'd like it. Keep up the great content. Gladiator is just so good. Look at the Snap Keep videos.
Hey.
Pastor, come in here real quick.
Come in here, Pastor. We should watch. He said you should watch all the Tarantino movies. He's literally in the room next to us.
So y'all want to check out Snapkeep videos? It's my good friend for many years.
Come on in, bro. Come on.
Here, come get right.
Come and talk to the 900 people that are here.
Yeah, you see yourself in there.
Oh my gosh.
There's a Snapkeep videos. You feel bad because we're filming some stuff right now, and we're like, hey, we gotta do live stream.
Yeah.
stuff.
Gabo Jones, 100A.
I don't
Thank
know if
you.
that's $100.
We really got to look this conversion up to stop sounding like idiots.
Australia 100.
Hi guys, love your videos. You definitely deserve way more subscribers. Keep up the good work from Australia.
Thank you so much, man. I don't know if that is $100 US because I'm ignorant. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. We've talked about before. I never know how to react to that much money. I just hope that the content is worth it, and I hope that I can keep making content you enjoy.
We'll keep it coming. We will.
We're losing time on some of these, so
Okay. Well, who do you got next?
Nick is next.
That's who I got. Hey guys, hope all is well. Any chance you guys watch the Iron Giant? We've been talking about
Yes,
that.
we have been talking about that.
I think the ending would break Matt down like it has for me for the past 20 years.
It's a fantastic animated film. It is absolutely fantastic.
Really?
Yeah. I've been pushing it.
I'm down.
What's next?
Alex Barker, do you think not seeing the movies so close together rather than 11 years affect on the thoughts on the movies and culture?
Absolutely,
Yeah.
I would say for sure.
Without a doubt.
Because, I mean, when Pastor and I, when we would watch these movies in theaters, I remember watching Winter Soldier with Pastor, and the gap between the teases, I know we haven't released Ant-Man yet, but at the very end of Ant-Man, there's that teaser of Bucky and Captain America.
Yeah.
And they're talking, and Falcon's I know a guy talking about Ant-Man. We had to wait a year for that to see the conclusion to that, you know, and so
there's so much build up.
Yeah, you get to watch it the next week. You
Yeah.
know?
John Ram, how much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? We didn't put all that in.
3 logs.
Will Bowen, Matt, what do you think of the MCU actors? Do they use steroids, basically? I did a video on this channel sort of about their workouts and whatnot. It's not impossible to get in the shape that they're in naturally. It's not. Holden, what's your favorite Christopher Nolan film and why? Jenna, I'm glad you were showcased in the intro, the Ultron video, without having to ask.
Aside from the Dark Knight
Finally made
videos, probably Inception.
That's a great movie.
Yeah.
Random Andy's channel. Question for Jenna. Thought about having a channel of your own. Totally would love to subscribe to all three of you. Wouldn't matter. Jenna actually just got some subscribers with zero content today.
I don't even have a profile picture. And I was like, hey guys, I have 5 subscribers.
All 3 creators over here are about to vomit because she
literally, I was like, how do I look at that? I don't even know how to find
I still remember the struggle of getting to like 100 subscribers. It was such a big... Pastor, Snap Keep Videos just crossed 100 subscribers. Make sure you check him out. Snap Keep Videos. I guess it's a Magic the Gathering reference.
Yeah, it's just something I came up with.
Next.
Yep. The Red Spartan 99. Any chance of my friend watches End of Watch? I've seen it. Holden hasn't.
I have not seen it.
Maybe I could do it on my channel, on Matt's channel.
Yeah, that would be a good one.
Also, sorry for missing a live stream, Matt. No big deal. Saturday we'll be live at 5. No biggie. I appreciate you for the super chat. Yeah, we might be able to do that on my channel. Notchzeller, are you ever going to show Matt the DC universe and how beastly Henry Cavill and Jason Momoa are?
Yeah. At the after MCU, I will promise I will do other things. I'm very like one track. Like I just need to get through this challenge.
It makes sense to stick to it right now, without a doubt.
I think people would riot if we just started.
We're trailing off.
We're taking a break right now.
Breaks are different. We're not trailing off. Dry Fading Ice. Love from Haskell, Texas. Texas. Big Texas.
Texas.
Thank you. Is it Democ?
I'm behind. I don't know where you're even at.
Love your stuff. I know you have lots of requests. Money Heist. I think I did see that, and I think it was good. Awesome characters and story, although might not be the best style of show. From Brisbane, Australia. Good luck saying Brisbane. I think I got it. I think I got Brisbane.
I've seen Money Heist.
I think it was a good movie.
I don't know where you're at.
Nishayan. I'm hoping that you guys react to the other Chris Nolan, especially Inception and Interstellar and other sci-fi movies. Thank you for the great content. I've seen both of those, unfortunately, but Christopher Nolan's, I think we might be going in that direction at some point.
I think both of those movies made it to your top 100.
All right, real quick, I'm losing super chat, so I'm just going to barrel through a couple of these. Matt, even though we might disagree about MCU, your insight is actually really cool to hear and has made me change my perspective on some movies. Love watching you guys. Thank you so much, Richard.
Thank you.
I'm about to lose this one. Hey, y'all, keep up the great work. Originally would love to y'all tackle Indie original trilogy coming up soon. Best wishes. Indiana Jones, I would love to do that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm about to lose this $5 one. Holden, do you check your comments for spoilers before Matt and Jenna do? I don't, but Matt, we talked about this. Matt,
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it here.
Hey guys, love you guys' videos and connection relationship you guys have together. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you so much. Shoot, they disappear on me. So
I know
it's
going so fast.
Have you guys considered watching Shining Doctor Sleep? Yes, I would love to do that. Probably more around like Halloween time.
Never seen The Shining.
Moved to Montreal right before the world ended. You guys have kept me busy throughout the last month or so, so thanks.
That's awesome.
Oh, this is a big one. Mads, I don't know the conversion rate for this, but thank you so much. Hello from Norway. Love the MCU reactions. Thank you for making the hard times a little more tolerable. You are my favorite channel at the moment. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Thank you so much for that super chat.
Any chance on having Matt watching Indiana Jones franchise in the future? We are considering
that. Let's see. I didn't mean to miss that one big one. I'm a grad student at USC with a passion for film. As I told Matt last night on Instagram, looking forward to the reaction on the medical stuff in Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange is probably my top 5 favorite MCU movies personally. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, you're going to have to work on suspending your disbelief for that one.
Sorry, I'm trying to get to a couple more. Hello from New Zealand. Matt, have seen the Dark Knight and Joker films. Which Joker performance did you like the best, Ledger or Phoenix?
Ledger.
Good answer. Okay.
Yep.
Phoenix is great, though. Don't get me wrong. Phoenix was absolutely fantastic. Matt, as a fitness guy.
Oh, wait. Ledger and the latest one? The latest one. Sorry, the latest one.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, Phoenix.
As a fitness guy, are you extra critical of physical action in film, less critical, or neither? I thought that said erection first. Physical action.
Extra erection. For films?
For film, less critical, or neither? Like as far as, are you extra critical of physical action in films?
Physical action? No, not of physical action.
Unpopular opinion, I agree with Matt on the MCU movies. Well, at least you have a friend, I guess.
Welcome to the dark side.
You've been hypercritical on the fighting scenes, though.
It's because they're so long and drawn out, I can't get into it.
Chris Taylor, one of my patrons, I was raving about you in Matt's live stream too. I know you touched upon doing classic movies in Matt's live stream. What about Hitchcock, North by Northwest, Rear Window, Vertigo? Hitchcock films paved the way for horror. And not only horror, but just cinematic filmmaking in general. He he was way ahead of his time.
Really?
Hitchcock, yes.
I would watch that.
Master Octagon, guys, and I'm sorry if the super chats are under $5. I don't
Sorry,
get
y'all.
notified at the top, so if I've been missing them, I apologize.
It's truly that it's just moving so fast that Holden has to talk like he is auctioning things off.
There's literally, y'all, there are 952 people
All
in
right,
this
maybe
chat.
don't tell me
Thank
things
you
like that.
all.
It makes me.
Don't worry, it's
amazing.
just about 1,000 people here.
Okay.
It's okay.
Do polls for future series can get overwhelming. We've done some polls for some stuff. That's how we
Yep.
decided to do Superman 1 and 2 in the last break.
Yeah, we are doing some polls on his Patreon and mine, and I think that's helping as well.
Nick Corbin, God bless you, Holden, for this program. Thank you so much. Well, thank you for super chatting. I really appreciate that. James Swan, Matt, have you seen Casino Royale?
Nope.
If you have to ask if you've seen it, the answer is almost always going to be no.
That's a good idea, though, for the James Bond movies.
Yep.
Yes. I know Craig was really wanting to watch them. But they postponed all these movies now because I would have loved to have seen like Black Widow with you in theater, and I would have loved to have seen James Bond, gone through that series at the time. All right, I'm going to read a couple of non-super chats here. Have you watched Real Steel? I actually have not. That's Hugh Jackman.
Haven't seen it.
Sonic movie. I love Sonic. Do you like Sonic too?
Sonic was okay. I thought it was all right. Yeah.
Lego Mace Windu Core, one of my patrons here. $5. Hey, Holden, love the channel. Thank you for the great content. Do you think Matt would like Darth Maul in the Clone Wars show? I'm sure he would.
Clone Wars, yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen
Animated.
We haven't seen Clone Wars,
We'll
the
see.
Clone Wars series or the Clone Wars movie yet. But
Yeah.
Darth Maul is his favorite character, so I would imagine that
was.
he would like him
It was.
in that as well. Okay, please do James Bond film. Deadpool. Matt has seen Deadpool. Did not like Deadpool.
Saw the first Deadpool, didn't like it.
Well, but I think that with the context now, it would be a different reaction.
Possibly. Maybe.
Maybe.
Chris Taylor, I know you have touched upon this, classic movies, Matt, in the live stream. What about Hitchcock? You already read that one, so keep on going.
Hello, from Anthony Lie, I think. How you guys are the best. Thank you. I appreciate it. If you use your computer instead of your phone, it's easier to keep with all the chats. Well, we're using a Mevo system.
I have the chat here.
Oh, Matt has the chat. I can't see
Yeah,
it.
we,
you want it?
we
I'll take it.
literally
I'll take it.
have it up in 4 different places trying to keep up with
Yeah.
it.
Let's see if we can disconnect everything. If we go MIA, that's why. All right. Thank you very much. Ooh, yes.
Oh, yeah, Holden
Much-
is going to
much better. Thank you very
adjust
much.
all of your settings, Matt.
I probably will. Appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Look at me. I have all the control now, the power.
No, I still got the board, so I
Got
can
it.
do
Awesome.
I can do stuff like this.
Okay. And the mouse isn't working. Sweet.
You got to plug it in
Why was it unplugged?
because it was unplugged.
Awesome. Love it. Thank you, Pastor. Patrick, love from Denmark. Just waiting every day. God, you stupid.
What? I missed it.
Oh my gosh.
What?
All your stuff's starting to pop up now because he replugged that thing in. Okay. Just waiting every day for you guys to upload a video. Can't wait to see you guys getting further into the MCU universe.
That's cool.
Thank you, Patrick.
Thank
very
y'all.
much. Suicide Squad and Birds of Prey. Probably not anytime soon. Maybe if we go through the DCEU, we would do that, but not right now.
Out of curiosity, are you guys going to watch DC? Also, Jenna needs recognition. I love you. Love you,
Another
Jenna.
girl.
Another girl. Thank you, Holly.
Yeah, we've joked before about how like my on my analytics, my demographic is like 90-95% male viewers between the ages of 18 and 34.
And mine's pretty close to that too.
So it's like anytime there's like a female commenter, or anything, we're like, "Hello, girl."
It's a girl.
Thank you so much, Holly.
Mr. Skull said you guys should watch the Hobbit trilogy. Yeah, we might, maybe.
I would like to go back to it. Let me, as far as
Go ahead.
Holly, as far as the DC stuff, yes, I do eventually want to get into those. What was it? What was the other question they said?
the Hobbit trilogy.
Oh yes, I would like to go back and do them. We got so burnt out with
We burned
Lord
ourselves out.
of the Rings. That was a
Could
tough
we
one.
please watch the theatrical versions?
No,
Whatever you do is wrong. Say
we
no.
would have to watch the extended version.
I quit.
Knives Out. I would love to watch Knives Out. Our Daisy. Yay, fellow females. That's awesome. Yeah, everybody. So whenever we watched Guardians of the Galaxy, people were upset, I think, at me for not clarifying that Groot was in fact dead and that the little plant was a separate entity.
These characters never die.
I got all these comments. Did you explain to Matt? Did you explain? Did you tell Matt that Groot's dead? So here's one. Groot is dead in Guardians of the Galaxy. Baby Groot is an offspring, as in a son. He's not a copy.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Have I ever watched Scarface? It's been a long time. I don't really remember it actually all that well.
Yeah,
Have you watched it?
Yeah, I think we own it.
Have you considered Rocky franchise? Yes, I would love to do
We
Rocky.
have considered that.
Yeah, I think Matt would enjoy that series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Arrival is another great. Jurassic Park. Any other questions or anything, guys? We get a lot of we get recommendations all day. So if y'all have any specific questions about how we make the videos, what are thoughts on videos that we've already made or anything, feel free to ask. How do you feel? How do you feel classic films entertainment should be judged by historical importance, or how it is aged? Great question. I feel many give older films the benefit of the doubt, even if they aren't great anymore. Probably a mixture of the two. Like when we watch Superman, we can't judge it based on the CG liking in CG like we would have today.
Yeah.
However, I do know that the flying, specifically the flying aspect in Superman, they did their whole their whole quote based on that. You will believe a man will fly.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that.
So that was huge at the time. And if it wasn't for those stepping stones, those Hitchcock movies, Superman making a guy fly without any CG, we would not have the movies today. So I think at the very least, there needs to be a respect aspect for those films.
Yeah. With the technology they had at the time, I think they did a really great job.
You sound so cultured. I saw the movie. I saw the movie Brazil. You guys should watch it. I was shocked it won Best Picture at the Academy this year. It came out. Lego Mace Windu Core super chatted. Thank you. I've never heard of that. I know that's.
I haven't seen it. I don't know.
Hadn't heard that one suggested much either.
What are your favorite film genres? Good question. I'm all over the map. It really just depends on my mood. I'll watch comedy, horror, drama, action. Just depends.
I mean, gun to the head, I'd have to say comedy. But,
Fair enough.
a character-driven movie is what I'm about.
Yeah.
Would you say the same thing?
Yeah. I mean, I think I'm kind of all over the place too.
Yeah.
Here's a really good question. Would you ever make a music video?
Oh,
so
you guys need to dig deep in Holden's channel.
No. So I have some silly ones on my channel. Like I did like the Popeyes versus.
No, those aren't silly. You know you're being serious about them. You totally were.
I did the quarantine rap. However, I don't know if you guys have ever seen when I was in North Carolina back before you've seen them. You've seen them back when I was in North Carolina to make money on the side. I made two serious rap music videos for some local rapper, and if you saw those videos, I'm not going to tell you where they are. You're
going to tell me where it's at.
I'll show you maybe later, but they are. If you could picture me making that, filming it and editing it, you wouldn't believe it, right? Like I very much was like, okay, what do you want? He's like, I want drugs, man. I want. He literally pulled. This is true. This is a true story. We were filming this at like his friend's house, and I don't know these guys very well at all, or at all. And we're filming one, and it was for a song about weed. And I'm not judging, you know. I personally don't smoke weed
it's
or
not
anything like that.
though.
But $50 is $50. But one of his friend literally while there, I was like, okay, so you guys are gonna be sitting on the couch rolling some blunts, and I'm gonna come over here and I'm just gonna kind of sway the camera a little bit, and we'll when we edit or whatever. The guy pulls a gun, points it at the camera. And I'm like, whoa. Oh my gosh, that was really scary. I did 2 music videos for that dude.
I gotta see it.
I don't think my name's in any of the information on it.
You did that intentionally?
What a story, Mark. Watch The Room, please. I've been trying to get us to all watch The Room.
Jaden Rydell, love the vids, but disappointed you haven't seen CW.
Civil War yet. Ellis Porter, thank you so much for that super chat. I really appreciate that a lot.
Love the reactions and the behind the scenes. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Appreciate it. We're enjoying making it, and I love making those behind the scenes.
I'm going to go through a couple of these super chats here just before so I don't lose them. What are each of your favorite films of all time? Mine is either Spider-Man 2 or a movie called The Count of Monte Cristo. One of my favorites.
The Pursuit of Happiness. Jenna?
Shawshank.
That's a good
Great.
one.
Also, since I know you struggle with reading it, my name is meant to be read Levi. Okay, Levi. Okay, thank you.
Pastor, you got a favorite movie?
Oh yeah.
Favorite movie?
Mine is the Princess Bride.
Really?
We were actually going to watch that the other day.
Yep, that's my favorite movie.
I love that about you. That's super cool.
Yeah.
I've never seen it.
Oh, Jesus,
Oh, it's
Jenna.
good. It's
Get
good.
with
It's
the
good.
program.
Matt, you haven't seen it either.
Jenna, what have you not
You haven't
seen?
seen it either, Matt.
I think I did
We need
see
to get
something.
Pastor like a mic, too. You should have just been on this. Okay. Currently stationed in Fort
I'll go get him a
Drum,
mic.
New York. Love your vids. Would you consider doing one-off like Annihilation, Gone Girl, Prisoners? Yeah, I would absolutely be down for that. That would be great. And here's another one. Do you guys have off-camera conflict aside from behind the scenes? If so, which film? All 3 of you? Yes. Well, Matt's gone now, but he left. We have. We've had none. Again, none of the conflicts have been like serious. Like our friendship is ruined. But I know. Is it okay? I don't know if it's okay if I talk about when we did Thor: The Dark World. Matt and Jenna kind of got into a little bit of a tiff. I cut all of it out of the video, so you couldn't tell. Matt's feelings got a little bit hurt. Actually got hurt.
I did. Well, because I got a little snappy with
Yeah.
him finally like making the turn from like all of this is crap to like what if this is happening?
Yeah, and so we gave him a hard time about that. I like how there's like just an empty spot there. We're talking about conflict we're talking about conflict off camera, and I'm talking about the Thor: Dark World.
Just keep going. You keep going.
Conflict. Well, Pastor, why don't you go sit there so there's not just an empty visual for a minute. Anyway, see, it's just Matt's headphones. Sorry. So that's an actual conflict. I literally turned the camera off. I was like, we'll let's talk it out. Whatever. We'll go through. Give us 15 minutes, and that was fine. We finished it up. Thank you so much for that super chat. Little Miss Drummer Girl. It's a girl. Hello again, guys. I missed Matt's live stream earlier, so I wanted to pop in, say hi. In the Pensacola this summer. It's so close. If you do come to Pensacola, let us know. Message one of us on Instagram.
Let us know.
And we would love to meet some of you guys. $20, Riley Davids. Thank you so much. Hi there. I'm curious on what his reaction on Jurassic Park and Jaws are. Have you seen Jaws, Matt?
That's with the shark, right?
Okay, yeah. Jurassic Park is definitely on our list to watch. Jaws, I have not considered really doing Jaws yet, but I would love to do that. Riley, thank you so much for that $20. I really mean that a lot.
You're speaking
Angel.
into the mic, but it's not plugged in.
Do you guys ever discuss the cultural significance of these Marvel movies? If not, will you? I'm looking forward to Jenna and Matt's viewing of Black Panther. We watched the movie today, as a matter of fact. I'm not going to tell you what movie because it's not a one-off, but it's from. I'm worried about this. Your encoder is sending data faster than real time. Hopefully nothing gets interrupted. But we talked about some cultural significance in a video for today.
How about now?
Yeah, you're live there.
Good.
And Pastor, if you just want to switch over for here.
No, you get stay.
Okay, cool.
You gotta man the soundboard. You don't have to do anything.
The issue is that I typically try to stay away too much from religion and politics.
Yeah, just because they're divisive.
It's a divisive thing. We touched on it today with the movie we watched today, but I try to be very respectful, and I try to be very cautious when I do that.
I'm very curious what their reaction is going to be.
Holden,
me too.
Holden Hardman canceled.
Yeah, they're going to cancel me. If you guys ever do a series, I think you guys should do Smallville. Smallville, I don't think we've ever been recommended Smallville yet, but I would definitely do that. Thank you so much for that super chat. Anthony Lie. I know it gets a lot of hate, but maybe Resident Evil movies. Stay safe. Love you both. Pastor actually loves Resident Evil movies.
I do.
Yeah.
I do quite a bit.
So I would definitely be down for that, to watch them. Again, I'm just trying to get to the MCU right now. James Swan, Holden, do you think Matt will like Infinity War? I have no idea. I have no clue. The optimist in me wants to say yes, but I have no idea.
It's all garbage.
How many people we got in the chat right now? I can't see.
It just says 1K.
1K.
1.1 thousand people. Great. That's a big audience.
No pressure, Holden.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No pressure. Great.
No pressure.
Just that you all know, I get
literally not everybody could fit in this house. It's okay.
I get stage fright, so I try not to look at it.
Don't worry, I'll take over. What do you want to talk about here?
Jenna's favorite is Shawshank. Brownie points.
Yeah, right? It's a
Yeah, it
good
was
movie.
filmed in my hometown.
Hometown, her uncle's ass is in it.
No.
Something like that.
Science, my middle school science teacher was in the shower scene.
That's
And-
okay.
That's
Awesome.
right.
Yeah,
That's right.
and my uncle and my great uncle are in the credits for their truck drivers, so they worked on the set.
All right, I'm going to read a couple non-super chats here. The Room, yes, a lot of.
Oh,
I'm
man.
telling you,
A lot
man,
of
the
The
room
Room.
is the one to do.
Oh, yeah.
There will come a point, I think, where we're doing this full time, so don't worry, guys.
Have you guys thought about watching any DC animated movies like Under the Red Hood? You've seen Under the Red Hood with me, right, Pastor?
Yes, I have. Yep. That I think my favorite would have to be Mask of the Phantasm. Though.
Mask of the Phantasm is
That's
great.
my
These are two
favorite.
Batman short films.
Nice. I'll take it. I like Batman.
Under the Red Hood is probably my favorite animated Batman film. Easy.
Are you trying to cover up your quarantine cut?
No, I'm not. I just wanted to wear a hat.
Bygone Jim moment merch. We have like one Bygone Jim shirt on my Teespring.
I'm working with somebody now to work on some serious merch. We got to step up. We got to step up our
I'm
merch
not
game.
good on it. I really am not. I'm not.
We got to step up our merch game.
I'm not good on it. So
This is one of my favorite pieces of merch from Matt's store. It says driven, but I like to make fun of him and say driving, and it really upsets him.
She's being a smart ass.
Random Andy's channel. Original and new Planet of the Apes series along with Burton remakes. The cheesy older Godzilla movies, Transformers 1 through 5, and the Final Destination movies would all make for great reaction series.
I
those
agree. I
Final
would like to
Destinations.
watch all of those.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, those are all great. The new Planet of the Apes trilogy, one of my absolute favorites. Easy.
Oh, yeah.
I loved those movies. Every time they would come out, I think it wasn't Dawn. I didn't like the first one the most. It was either Rise or War for Planet of the Apes. I loved both of those. Somebody's really pushing for Real Steel. I don't know if we're gonna get to that one. Snowpiercer. Pastor and I have both seen Snowpiercer. Love Snow. That was really good.
It's based off a graphic novel, and it's like end of the world, I guess, post-apocalyptic
Cool.
kind of a world. And
But they're on a train the whole
yeah,
time.
they live on like an actual like monorail train, and everything's on the train.
Same
Okay.
director as Parasite, by the way.
Oh,
know
I
if you
didn't
knew
know
that.
that.
Yeah.
I did not know
Chris
that.
Evans is in it. He's the lead.
Graphic novel.
Graphic novel.
Graphic novel.
Graphic novel.
Graphic novel always sounds like something dirty to me. Go ahead.
Graphic novels are actually a great way to get into reading books and stuff.
Yeah, it's a good
Watchmen is a
transition.
graphic novel. The Boys is a graphic novel.
Be
originally.
staying away from that. Go ahead.
From Brazil, I was watching your saga on the MCU. It's so hilarious. Thank you so much. I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate
It's
that.
been fun.
Make him watch Fight Club. I think you've seen Fight Club.
I love Fight Club
Yeah.
so much. Such a great movie.
Yeah, we get a lot of recommendations of people that want us to watch like Back to the Future. The problem is that Matt has seen Back to the Future, so
Yep.
we will probably never do. At least my friend watches Back to the Future for the first time type of video. I got a couple super chats here. Spader 100 NOK. I don't know what the value is. Thank you so much for that super chat. 2 a.m. here in Norway. Thanks, Holden,
Norway.
for
Norway. I've
Thanks,
got
Holden, for integrating more reaction shots before and after impression. Love it. Yeah. So when we were first doing these videos, they were never about reactions to the scenes in them. They were even for a period of time, I wasn't even showing us watching them. I would just show clips of the movie because in my mind, I was like, well, this will just be a recap for the audience for them to remember. Oh yeah, that happened in the movie. And then it became, I wanted to get like a couple of shots of Matt reacting to specific things, like in Star Wars, when Obi-Wan's like, you were the chosen one, I loved you, and now it's turned into a lot of reaction. I know in Age of Ultron, I think I did like
hate you. Go ahead.
yeah, it was like 8 minutes of reaction time, and that's why I was like, if you want to skip it, just go to the end. And people were like, I would never skip it. Like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. You explained that really well in the behind the scenes, I think, that we just put
Yeah,
out.
it was never, I never was like thinking that these were reaction videos. Nothing to add from Matt. Okay, Steven, $10. Thank you so much. Love your videos. Can you please do some Shyamalan films like The Sixth Sense? I would love to do The Sixth Sense because he hasn't
Matt,
seen it yet.
yeah, Matt
Never saw
hasn't
it.
seen it.
That would be a great one.
yeah.
Unbreakable, Signs, Split, and Glass. I think we would do The Sixth Sense of all of those. What we would watch.
I think I saw a little bit of Split.
Who shops at Hobby Lobby? I guess they see something. Matt seems to love relating movies to Star Wars. How about this one? Spaceballs.
So, and I know that's been suggested before. I think I've watched it.
You have.
And I think I remember liking it. It's just been
Yeah.
so long.
We should do Fanboys, man.
Fanboys would be a really good one.
Fanboys, yeah.
Let's see. If Matt liked the first Avengers movie,
Oh, yeah.
when you say first Avengers, I'm thinking Captain America, the first Avengers movie. I'm sure he will like Infinity War. By the way, you should watch Game of Thrones. Love from the Faroe Islands. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Even Holden doesn't know
I
that one.
don't. Thank you so much. I don't even know what the value amount of that is. I really appreciate
What
it.
is it?
DKK.
Good. I didn't even know there was all these currencies. I'm such an ignorant American. Like, if it ain't a U.S. dollar, I don't know it.
If it ain't in American dollars, I don't know what it is.
Keep your pesos. I don't even know what those are.
So, in answer to your question, I've watched the first.
Thank you, by the way.
I think I finished season 2, maybe started season 2 of Game of Thrones, and Matt made fun of me the whole time.
I think that might have been a Danish kron. Could be wrong.
I can't wait till Doctor Strange. Being a nurse, I think you'll appreciate the accuracy. $7. Thank you so much.
Really? Being a
appreciate
nurse for Doctor Strange.
Well, Doctor Strange is a medical doctor.
Oh, well, I didn't.
Yeah.
I thought they just
But-
slapped doctor on it.
He's actually a medical doctor, and that's a big part of his character, too.
But I
Okay,
have
now I'm
seen some
intrigued.
people in the comments that they're worried that you're going to nitpick the medical stuff.
No, I won't pick it apart. Those are always like little side notes, and now things I do because people told me not to do it.
All right, here's one. Would you ever do the DCEU, Love from Ireland? Yes. I really want to get through the MCU first. I don't know if we're going to go straight to DCEU. I feel like I'd rather do something like X-Men or Pirates or Indiana Jones because we get recommended that a lot.
Yeah.
But I do want to go to DCEU at some point.
Now that I know that Henry Cavill and Jason Momoa are in the DCEU movies, I'm
Oh
going to
yeah,
vote for
Aquaman
those.
seems like a real banger of a character.
Actually, the movie was not
the
bad.
movie
in
was
my
actually,
opinion.
yeah, it surprised me.
James Wan directed it. He's
Yes.
normally a fantastic horror movie director. Did Aquaman, and I think he did a really good job for what he had going for him.
How do you know all these names? Go ahead.
Game of Thrones is a great show. Shame it ended after season 6.
Somebody said Braveheart. I loved Braveheart.
Braveheart's great.
I thought it was 8 seasons, right?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
they were making a joke.
They are,
Yeah.
So yeah, the last 2 seasons were terrible.
Braveheart. I have not actually seen Braveheart all the way through yet.
So
What?
good.
That's
Such
a
good
really
movie.
great movie.
2099 Canadian, Travis Park. Thank you so much,
Thank
Travis. Matt, are there any movies you love, like Top Gun, that Holden hasn't seen and you guys consider doing reverse react.
Yeah, there's been a
Yes.
handful. So my
We
top
just-
100 videos is on my channel if you want to check it out.
I think we just discovered that Gladiator is one of those.
I have not seen Gladiator.
Gladiator is a
would be
banger,
great
bro.
one to do.
That's
Highly
going to be an
quotable.
important
Such a
one.
good one.
Highly quotable. There's actually some really cool VFX stuff because I know one of the actors died in it, and they had to
didn't know that.
digitally recreate
Yes.
his face. It's one of the most realistic CGI recreations back in 2003 or whenever it came out.
I thought you meant they died because of the movie.
Oh,
Like
no.
they died
Oh, no,
during
just-
the shooting or something.
Well, speaking of which, The Crow would be a great one for Matt to watch.
Wasn't that an older movie? It was all black and white.
No, not black and white, but it's
It's
Real
pro-
rustic.
80s?
It's real rustic, gritty.
No, it's
kind of,
it's
a little bit.
well, yeah. I mean, the visuals of it is kind of more like a gothic.
Yes, I
movie.
think I've seen it.
Yeah.
I think I liked it.
Peter.
Bruce Lee's son. Yeah.
Oh,
Peter, love your channel. Love your videos. Would love to see you guys go through Batman TAS, the animated series.
Right.
you guys and your animated. Go ahead.
Also, the nobody would know Hawkeye scene is improv. Oh, that's awesome. He's like, nobody would know.
Was that improv?
I guess so.
That's awesome. I love
from,
that.
Love from Denmark. Thank you so much. Did I answer Travis's question? So Gladiator would be one, I guess. that we
Gladiator would be
consider.
one.
All right, let's see. I'm going to read a couple non-super chats here.
Stranger Things, Inception. We saw Inception.
Yeah, The Crow, Bruce Lee's son. Yep.
The Dark Knight Returns Part 1 and 2.
Dark Knight Returns is animated, which I would be down for. I've actually only seen part one.
Bruh.
Can you guys watch Baby Driver? Ready Player One. The problem with watching Ready Player One, even though I really enjoyed it, is that Matt would literally not get any single reference.
No.
I don't know what makes you say that, Holden.
The whole movie is just references.
It is. Yeah.
It's all it is. There's like references to Gundam, Chucky, video games,
The Iron
Back to
Giant?
the Future. The Iron Giant is even referenced.
I know
Yes.
Back to the Future.
You'd see
That
Back
is
to the
literally
Future.
all.
You actually,
Akira,
yeah.
Jurassic Park, King Kong.
Nope.
You see Chucky
nope.
fly through a car. while
Never
he's
saw
right
Chucky.
there.
Yeah, the whole thing. When I saw that Gundam
Oh, man.
fly down, I was like, I didn't think anybody even like American audiences even knew about Gundam. And then Akira's motorcycle.
Yes. Oh, it's just literally.
It's just references.
I
the whole movie.
understood like one or two.
We should watch it just because you won't get anything.
That sounds like
Well,
Star Wars.
You'll see the DeLorean and then just like, hey.
I know that.
Children of Men, Stranger Things, a lot of Stranger Things. Anything other than I had to be like, hey, you have any questions? What's that mean? Where it's like, all right, any questions? Everyone raises their hand. Any questions that aren't recommendations? It's just-
Thank you for the recommendations, by the way.
Yes.
Children of the Corn. Did not see Children of the Corn.
and okay.
I didn't either.
Thank you so much for letting me know what the conversion is. This is $10.
That's awesome.
From Spider. You super chatted earlier. Thank you for that. Will you guys see movies like The Raid? I've never seen it. I don't know what it is.
I haven't. No,
No idea.
Spectacular but gruesome martial arts movie from Thailand. I love Thailand action movies. What is it? Ong Bak Warrior, I
Ong
believe
Bak,
is from
yeah.
Thailand. Is it a Thailand
Yeah,
film?
that's it. That's
Taiwanese
definitely
film?
it.
Yeah. Tony Jaa, I think.
Might be too visceral for this channel. Not necessarily. Mine and Pastor, one of our favorite movie trilogies is Ip Man with
Ip
Donnie
Man.
Yen, one of our absolute favorites. I love it.
The fourth one came out.
I heard. I haven't seen it yet.
Haven't seen it
but
yet
I do
either.
want to watch it. Kevin Bell. Kevin, thank you so much. I've seen you on here as well. Are you a patron of mine? I think you are. I'm going to feel really bad.
Sorry, I'm forgetting.
I'm sorry.
No, I mean, you do have a lot of people supporting on
Yeah,
Patreon, so
thank
it
you.
makes sense.
Thank you. Whether I agree or disagree, Matt's taste in films has brought a refreshing take on the MCU beyond those of MCU fans and general cinephiles.
That's cool. That's so interesting to
Yeah.
me I've shifted that.
Well, because you come in with no expectation and no like preconceived notions, really.
Yeah.
Even though MCU fanboys like love Winter Soldier, which Pastor and I included, we do love that movie. You coming in and being like, nah. For one thing, it's like a middle finger to the entire fan base, but also like, I guess I can see where you're coming from. I don't see where you're coming from with Star Wars, but you know, so, like other stuff, I guess.
There were a lot of people that said that they like came out and said that they agreed.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's another thing.
All my peeps came out of the woodworks like, yes, somebody said it.
There is like an aspect of like if I didn't like Civil War or Winter Soldier, there's like I don't want to say like a fear, but you know you're going against the grain, so you might as well just shut up. You kind of open the door for those people that like didn't like it and be like, hey, I didn't like that either. We're not alone. Matt, what did you think of the Back to the Future trilogy?
I
Much love
loved
from
it.
Sweden.
Classic. I loved it. I loved all three of them. Usually you screw it up when you do the second and then the third. I thought they did great.
That'd be a good concept to do with movies where the sequels were either better or
worked.
as good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like Alien and
Yes,
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Spider-Man
No,
2.
I never saw
Yeah.
that. Home Alone 2.
$2 from Scott Pilgrim versus the World, please. I actually saw Scott Pilgrim for the first time with you.
Yes, about a year ago.
A year ago, I want to say. I'd never seen it before. Chris Evans and Brie Larson are in that movie.
Yes.
Make Matt watch Inhumans.
The Inhumans. I actually haven't seen it.
I have not.
Inglorious Bastards. Sorry, go ahead.
This worldly thing, it's put me on the damper on everything. I'm so behind.
Is it Common? Okay. Just saying this right now. Here's a thought. Studio Ghibli films. They're pretty much. They're pretty in the food, and the food animation is incredible.
Oh yeah.
Like how that's a thing. The way they animate food.
Ponyo is like my jam.
Love Matt and Jenna and your opinions. So Studio Ghibli films were the movies that kind of introduced the Western world to respecting Japanese animation films. Spirited Away was, I think, one of the first ever to be nominated for an Academy Award. They're fantastic. Ponyo, like you said, my Spirited Away, Howl's Moving Castle is fantastic. There's so many good ones.
It's like Kiki's Delivery Service.
Not one of my favorites personally, but there's some really. They're all unique.
They are.
They're all so unique. I love it. Ponyo is great. Let's see. Watch The Shining.
Lion King.
Lion King. You've seen Lion King.
I recognize that name.
Did you see
I get some of these references.
You watched the live action one with me, right? No? You made fun of me for that?
What's live action mean?
Stop. We've been over this.
It's the other animated one.
The live action is when the source material.
Oh yeah, that's right. You told me that today, and I already forgot.
When the source material is not animated
from a
or
comic,
a book or whatever, when they make a visual
from a
with
comic.
real people. Joe Kelly, love your vids, guys. Maybe do an Evil Dead someday.
Oh
man, you're hitting the nail on the head.
Dude.
Evil Dead. Pastor and I met Sam Raimi. I did a whole video on meeting him.
We waved at Bruce Campbell.
Yes, we ran. Bruce Campbell literally stepped on a picture of the person that was in front of us as he was like trying to go. I felt bad about that, but what are you gonna do? Yeah. We were like waiting in line, and there were people that had like posters that were like pre-signed already from other people. And Bruce Campbell and his little entourage of security walked right in front of us, and I guess the people in front of us tried to step back, and I don't think he did it on purpose, but he stepped on their picture, and maybe it's actually cool. Like that's Bruce Campbell's footprint,
right?
You know.
Glass half full.
So yes, I would love to do that. I actually finally saw Army of Darkness for the first time. I only saw Evil Dead 1 and 2 for the longest time. Dan, 5 pounds. I'd love to see Fifth Element or the Tarantino movies. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
Appreciate you.
Tarantino all the way,
I would
man.
love to do Tarantino.
Appreciate everybody taking the time and coming by and super chatting. There's 1,071 people here just to make Holden pressured.
Yeah. Okay. Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh
no. The reason I wouldn't watch Dragon Ball Evolution with Matt, not because of how awful it is.
And terrible.
Did I miss this? Hang on. Oh my gosh, I missed this, I think. No, I didn't. Gobo Jones?
I'll read it for you. Hi guys, love your videos. You definitely deserve more subscribers. Keep up the good work.
That's
from Australia.
100. Thank you so much, man. I can't believe I missed that one. That was like the big. I'm sorry, Gobo. I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Holden's canceled.
I am. I'm going to get canceled. I actually lost track of what I was even talking about before. I was just like, oh my God.
Talking about Dragon Ball Y.
Dragon Ball Evolution. Yeah. Because he wouldn't get the references.
Right.
There would be, maybe that would be kind of a cool thing. You would just accept the movie as it was.
Like Avatar. That's another one.
Like
if he
Avatar.
watches that movie, he'll accept
without
it.
Without the series, but it would just be like, this, you don't understand how bad this is, you know.
Oh, yeah.
It is awful. Okay. I'm sorry about that, Gobo. Thank you so much for that super chat. Okay, I'm missing a couple others.
That was about $63 in conversion.
Wow.
I'm going to be your conversion person now.
Thank you. Guys, would you please react to The Sixth Sense? We've talked about it. We would love to do that. Thank you so much for that.
Never seen it.
Yeah, please don't spoil it for him. Would you ever consider uploading the uncut footage of just you guys watching the movie to your patrons so we can watch along with you guys? We talked about it. There's a couple of issues we have. I know that other creators that do reaction stuff do that. For me, I know that I would just be worried about copyright. So we can get by with fair use as of right now because we're watching specific clips, short specific clips. We're talking about them afterwards in their context. If we were to just straight up watch a movie reaction, even if we wouldn't get flagged or anything right away, if a studio were to find out about that, we could get in trouble then.
Yep.
Not to mention when we're watching the movies, like picking my nose or scratching or whatever, you know. That's why I have not done that, and I don't think that I will do that. I never say never, but
there is some stuff that we both release on Patreon that is behind the scenes stuff that doesn't even make it to the main channels.
That is true as well. Yeah. So there's
and that's why Matt started doing the behind the scenes because there was a lot of stuff that was getting cut out that
I
we
do
thought
cut
you
out
guys
a lot.
would enjoy.
New Zealand $20 after the MCU. would you watch more Taika Waititi movies like The Boy? Oh, I didn't realize he did. Oh, like Boy. I was thinking The Boy, the horror movie. What do we do in the shadows? Jojo Rabbit. Taika is slowly becoming one of my favorite directors. He did that episode of Mandalorian that you liked.
I liked
where
that
they're silly.
episode.
That one episode, yeah.
He did Thor Ragnarok, which we haven't watched yet, but I told you it's like a huge character shift. It's hilarious. The whole thing is just absolutely hilarious.
I'm gonna get a chair. I'll be right back.
Okay, I would love that. I would love to do that.
Chair? Got it.
No, not a chair. I still haven't seen Jojo Rabbit either, and I really want to do that.
I want to see that. It's been suggested quite a bit.
Christian XP, you guys should watch Deadpool or Netflix Daredevil. Matt has seen Daredevil. I'm sorry. Matt has seen Deadpool. Did not like Deadpool, so we probably won't do a video on it. Netflix is Daredevil.
I think that it would be good to go back and watch it again because we didn't understand any of the characters. It was just a bunch of like
silly stuff
like
happening.
nonsensical stuff that we didn't get the references to.
As far as Netflix's Daredevil, I would love to watch this. It's one of my favorite. It's probably my favorite Netflix show, like MCU show.
No.
This would be great.
Just
Okay, watch this happen real time, everybody. Oh my God.
Just lean in.
Okay, great.
You're good.
Cool.
You know,
Awesome.
Holden could have just scooted over. or
Great.
scooted
Jenna,
a
See,
chair.
we always come prepared, everyone.
Trying to make it
Rule
more
number one.
dramatic than it should have been. This is film.
There we go. Perfect.
Yeah, in film you work harder, not smarter.
That
right.
made total sense to me.
That's absolutely right. Let's see here. Would you guys ever consider uploading the uncut footage? Yeah. So I don't.
All right, now I have my mic. We can start. Go ahead.
After the MCU, would you watch more Taika Waititi movies? Okay. NOK 200. I don't know what the conversion is.
I'll check it out for you. Hang tight.
Thank you so much. Spader again. Matt, in the first Captain America, there is a shot where Cap, before his transformation, sees that his reflection is not quite tall enough to fit in the uniform mannequin. Remember when he steps on the little light thing?
Yeah.
Is that a kind of imagery? Is that the kind of imagery you care about?
Yeah, I do, because that says something about the character development. That says something in that moment that meant something to that character. So absolutely.
To me, it was really how he saw himself and how other people. He realized other people saw him too. Is that he was too small.
That was about $20. $19.
Thank you so much.
$19.62 to be exact.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I don't know if you care, but that's the type of imagery I care about as well.
I like that.
I love one of the movies we talked about today. And I'm not going to spoil what it was, but we talked about how after watching that one, there was that deeper.
Easy.
I'm not saying there was a deeper element to it that coincides with what is happening on screen and what they're trying to convey to the audience. And it was just refreshing. I kind of forgot what it felt like. And we talked about how I kind of felt like a lot of the modern movies, MCU movies or whatever, kind of lack that level of development. Micah's channel. Have you guys seen Children of Men? If not, I would love to see you guys' reaction. Keep up the awesome content. I have not seen it.
I haven't seen that. Hadn't heard of it either.
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it though. I'll check it out. If nothing else, a lot of the recommendations, even if I'm like, I don't know if we'll ever do a video on it, I'll still watch just because I'm really curious about it.
Yeah, we keep a running list of things.
Yeah.
And
Things
I
we're
try
gonna
to
try.
watch at least one thing on the recommended list.
PPZZZ. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Jenna.
Yeah, you're fine.
When theaters
I'm
open,
used to it.
when theaters open back up, you guys should do an opening night reaction. Holden, my fam is watching you guys on our TV. No pressure. Okay, don't do that to me.
Oh,
Don't do that to me.
I saved something.
Stop doing that to me.
Somebody sent me a video of them watching us on a projector screen.
I saw that too.
On
He
their
sent that to me
wall.
too.
That's crazy.
It's like
That's
Inception.
awesome.
I'm watching you, watching us watch the movie. Thank you. For those of you that don't get that, I get stage fright. I try not to look at the numbers. Thank you so much. As far as going to the theater, that probably is something that would have happened naturally, us going and reacting to movies like in the theaters, like right after theaters, like, but we just can't, and it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
John, what's up from Indiana? Have you ever considered series watch Ozark? I haven't seen it, but I've seen it on Netflix.
I've seen the first season of Ozark, and I liked it.
Yeah, it was great.
Yep.
As far as movies, No Country for Old Men and Wolf of Wall Street. Wolf of Wall Street, man.
Loved Wolf of Wall Street. Didn't see No Country for Old
No
Men.
Country for Old Men, actually, I think it won Best Picture.
Really?
I
It's
think
class.
it did.
I've seen some like screenwriting courses and stuff on it. There's like this scene where he's talking about like a quarter, flip heads or tails.
Right. I think, Matt, you'll like it. It's very psychological.
Yeah. We've all seen Wolf of Wall Street. Loved Wolf of Wall Street. Hello from a Swedish Matt.
Say what?
Hello from a Swedish Matt. His name's Matt from Sweden.
Hey, there you go. I'm not very bright.
Nope.
I always get mixed up. There was a girl I knew from Switzerland, and she would get upset because I would mix Swiss and Swedish, and I would get
Dutch.
Got it. Have you guys seen the Godfather trilogy? A reaction for you guys would be awesome. Love the content. I have actually not seen all of the Godfather movies. I know.
What?
We bought it, but we didn't finish it.
It's like Scarface. Everybody owns it, but they may or may not.
I actually own all the Godfathers. I own all 3 on Blu-ray with the intention to see it, but I have not yet.
We saw the first one.
I watched all 3.
I didn't see them all.
After Ant-Man,
movies.
you guys should watch Venom or The Punisher. Venom, I think
Venom
we'll
is
do.
Venom is so heavily, and I
my
want to
top
see
vote.
Venom. I want to see Venom.
Tom Hardy is one of my favorite.
He is
actors.
too. Yeah,
He
I
is
really like him a
so
lot.
gorgeous.
If we do Punisher, it would be
Agreed.
after Daredevil. 1,000 of you guys in the chat here. Thank you so much. Wyatt.
2014. Good.
1009. We're losing them. Holden, have you watched the newest season of Clone Wars? The last 4 episodes specifically? No, I haven't. I haven't watched any of the Clone Wars.
You've never seen any Clone Wars?
No, I think I saw a couple episodes of season 1. I felt it was a little too childish. I hear that changes later on. Kind of the same thing with
season 1 is really hard.
That's
to
what
get
I'm
through.
fearful of.
Yeah, I've heard the same thing with Avatar. I've watched some of season 1 of Avatar, but it just felt a little too kiddish for me. But I hear that again that changes later on. $1.99. Would you guys consider watching Sopranos? It hasn't been suggested, but I know it's a great
That's
show.
a show, right?
It is.
Yeah.
It's basically
That sounds terrible.
like a drawn out.
God,
Oh, yeah.
right?
Yeah, or Scarface even. Or,
Okay.
Show. I got to tell you, I'm real. Like I'm even pickier with shows.
Dude, in that same vein, we should watch Goodfellas. That's my favorite gangster movie of all time.
Goodfellas is great. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Random Annie's channel thought about doing musicals like La La Land. Just wait.
Oh, just wait.
Just wait.
Just wait.
Yes, we have thought about it.
We have thought about it. Yes.
I saw La La Land.
Oh, I like La La Land. You
It
didn't
was
like
a great movie except for the musical parts.
Gabriel.
In a musical.
If you can get around to watching The Gentleman, I think you all really enjoy it. Keep with the good videos. Have you seen Gentleman?
I have not.
I haven't seen it either. I've heard about it. I know that it's good from what I've seen.
No idea.
Gabriel, thank you so much for the 10 pounds, man. I hope that's pounds. Somebody in the chat, let me know if that's pounds or not.
I'll let you know if it's pounds.
But thank you so much, Gabriel. I really, really appreciate that. Axel, have you seen They Shall Not Grow Old? They Shall Not Grow Old is that documentary from Peter Jackson. It was 2 days in theaters. I had planned to go see it in theaters. They were showing it at a time. They only showed it twice a day, and I think the one time I could have gone, I was working, so I never got the chance to see it. But they took World War I footage. They enhanced it so that it's like it looks seamless, like a 60. I don't know if it's 24 or 60 frames, but it really brought the stuff back to life from everything that I saw about it. I wanted to see it, I never did. Thank you so much for the 20 New Zealand dollars. I really appreciate that a lot. I still want to see it, and I probably will see it. I don't know if we'll ever do a reaction for it, but I definitely want to see it. Would you feel comfortable watching Mulan in July, or do you think that'll go direct to Disney Plus? I want to see Mulan when it comes out, personally. Do you guys want to see the Mulan remake?
Oh,
You've
yeah.
never seen the animated Mulan.
No, I've never seen.
It has enough different. It has
Pocahontas?
no.
No.
I saw Pocahontas.
But the new Mulan is a lot different than the animated, which is what's bringing me to do it. to watch
Mulan
it.
had Mushu, right?
Yes.
Yes.
I saw it.
Spader, $10. Thank you so much for clarifying. I really appreciate that. Which one of you are the biggest fan of Dodgeball, a true underdog story? Probably me.
I love it.
Me or Pastor? You
I
like
love
Dodgeball?
it. I love it. Love it.
Patches
Love it.
O'Houlihan. Oh yeah.
You can dodge a wrench. You can dodge a ball.
my favorite quote for that movie is like, he's like, necessary? Is it necessary
For me to drink
for me
my
to
own
drink
urine?
my own urine? And he goes, and Vince Vaughn goes, probably not. He goes, you're right, but I do it anyway because it's sterile and I like
love
the
the
taste. I love that, man. Spader, thank you so much for that super chat. I appreciate that. Christian XP, to throw a curveball, you guys should watch old terrible Mortal Kombat movies. Pastor and I love the old Mortal Kombat movies.
Yeah. The first one I think is still good by today's standards, and I know you guys are gonna hate me for that.
We actually got to meet the guy from Johnny Tsunami. He was in Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
He was at Pensacola Con back when they did that. Yeah. Anyway, you missed my last super chat. I'm sorry. When Matt brought in the stool, thoughts, Velocipaster. Also, sorry for missing Matt's stream. Mother's Day had me busy. Velocipaster is a movie I've wanted to do independently, like a one-off video on my channel. It's about a pastor that's part Velociraptor.
That sounds great.
So yes, well, I don't think anyone here suggested the Rocky series. Awesome drama movies. Also, Old Boy. Pastor and I love Old Boy, both the Korean version and the U.S. version. The Korean version is better. Rocky, we have talked about. We probably will do at some point. You guys are awesome and entertaining. Great channels and vids.
Thank you.
Should watch the Boondock Saints
Loved it.
and Boondock Saints 2.
Loved it.
Oh, you have seen
Loved
it?
I saw the
both.
first
Yeah.
one.
We've seen.
Did I see the second one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Holden, I get stage fright too. You're doing great, man. Any interest in the 90s Ninja Turtles trilogy? Karate Kid, Lego Batman. Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
Love Ninja Turtles was great.
You watched the original?
The first and second
Very good movies, yes.
with the slime.
All right, I'm going to get a couple of non-super chats in here. Oh, here's Glenn.
Prime, what up, Prime?
This is a fun live stream. Prime, yeah. I actually hang out with Prime now, which is very cool. He's local. I really enjoyed it. He actually helped me change my car battery the other day.
For real?
Yeah, he came with me.
Nice.
Which is very, very cool. Because I don't know car stuff, and he very much does.
Yeah, I got to meet Prime.
Yeah, cool guy. I'd like to get him in on some of these videos, too. He's very knowledgeable on movies as well. We're holding off. We had Pastor and Jeremy join us for a video today, but we get really kind of iffy about the quarantine thing, and so we don't like doing it so much, Pastor, but we do want to get our friends and stuff in here more too. Hi guys from the Netherlands. Thoughts on Boondock Saints? Love it.
Loved it.
Love Boondock. I don't think I saw the second one.
I remember the second one now. It was a dad was in it, and they were all in that church or place. They had guns. It was good.
And they had guns.
They had guns.
Do Jurassic Park, Smallville.
That is something
Watch
worth
Creed.
considering.
Watch Pixels. I actually liked Pixels. Did you like Pixels?
It was okay, yeah.
Pixels.
It's Adam Sandler. A lot of people didn't like it. I actually really enjoyed it. Joe Kelly, if you guys do end up watching the Clone Wars together, I would recommend watching it in a chronological order instead of release. Hopes of not losing Matt as much chronological. I don't know. I don't even know.
That one has. I would imagine that one's going to have its work cut out for it.
Clone Wars. I'm still not certain we'll do fully do Clone Wars yet. Maybe. Inglorious Bastards. Hi Holden. I am from Australia, and I really like your vids. You're my favorite YouTuber, and you inspire me to do YouTube.
Inglorious Bastards. There was a shot where.
Oh, I guess I'm done.
You are done. There was a part where the cow got shot with a machine gun, I think, and I was done after that. Go ahead.
Let me. That's okay. I would love to donate if I could, and would you watch Kingman? Don't ever feel obligated to donate to the channel.
No obligation.
I really appreciate you guys just tuning in and that people like watching us. I'm glad that I've inspired you to do YouTube as well. Don't give up. It's a grind at first. I did YouTube for 4 years consistently before I got any traction. So make videos because you enjoy making them. That's the ticket. Kingsman, yes, I would love to watch Kingsman at some point. I'm getting a couple super chats here. I'm going to try and get through them here. Grand Generic. Hey Holden, have you or Matt seen the Pirates of the Caribbean movies? If not, I highly recommend it. It's been suggested a lot.
We have not. I have not seen it.
Matt hasn't seen it, so we will probably do. There's like 5 of them now, right?
I just actually completed the Blu-ray collection, so I could just bring them over.
Shout out to Snapkeep Videos.
Yeah, there's like 5 of them now. Because when I think Pirates, I think of the original trilogy. But then I'm like, oh yeah, there's actually more. What is everyone's go-to movie theater snack? Also, you guys need to watch the Paranormal Activity series just so we can see Matt's reaction. Maybe around Halloween. Go-to theater snack for me, popcorn, just pretty generic.
Popcorn.
I sometimes will bring grapes like from home if I'm trying to be like healthier.
Yep.
Go-to theater snack? Like I don't go to the theater.
Yeah, I don't go to the theater. I really don't.
That'll
really
change. Go-to theater snack?
Mine, if they have it, it'd be those flips, those pretzel.
Oh, yeah.
Those are good.
Jonathan Wright, $10. Have y'all seen Sharknado? It's a great, purposely bad movie. I love
That would be
this.
hilarious.
I think we need to react to that.
I think so too. There's like 5 of them now as well. So Sharknado is made by a company called.
How do they have the budget to make 5?
They're low budget and
They are.
They're
How do they have the budget to make 5?
It's
because
like watching sci-fi, basically.
yeah, people loved. There's some sort of there's enjoyment in watching bad films. The company that makes
I beg to differ.
Wait till we
Star
get to
Wars
the
was
room.
terrible.
Yeah, we see the room. Shut up. The company that makes Sharknado is a company called The Asylum. They're the production company. They filmed a movie called Atlantic Rim, which is a play on Pacific Rim, here in Pensacola. I did a video before anybody watched my channel.
I remember that.
We went to the shooting locations here in Pensacola for those movies.
Downtown.
Yes. Love from Sweden. Have you seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? I have. Oh, Pastor did too. We saw it together.
I have not.
Matt has not.
Tarantino is my favorite director of all time.
We probably will go through some Tarantino movies in the future. Again, I'm just trying to get to the MCU movies. I'm just trying to do that. Kevin Bell, don't know. Thank you so much for another super chat. Don't know if it's been recommended, but Kingsman: The Secret Service was a surprisingly good movie. I feel like I would hold off on Kingsman until The King's Man comes out because that's like the prequel to it. But I love the Kingsman movie, especially that church scene in the first one. I've seen a lot of behind the scenes like breakdowns of that scene. It's fantastic. Rick Stevenson, how about Scott Pilgrim versus the World? Another one for Scott Pilgrim.
Go ahead.
No, that's all. I saw it for the first time a year ago with Pastor, but you've never seen it.
Never seen it. Sorry, go ahead.
No, I don't know if you would like it. It's very kind
Very
of
stylized.
teenage angst type of movie.
Teenage angst.
Yeah, you know.
It's very like the way that they shoot it. Or the way that they show it is very abstract. It's like if you didn't go through it in your own life, you might not. But there's a lot of it in there too.
It's weird, I would say as well.
Yeah.
That's
I want to
interesting.
watch it now.
It is weird. I love this is another super chat. Ingy Bingy. I love the Rick and Morty picture too. I'd love to see you do a Doctor Strangelove or How I Learned to Stop Worrying and Love the Bomb. I'd love to see what Fresh Eyes think of an old movie. I'd love to do that. Doctor Strangelove I haven't seen, but I know of it pretty well, and I've never heard of the others. So
I'm down.
yeah, I would love to do that. Okay, I want to read a couple more non-super chats. I love this channel. This might be one of the most entertaining channels on YouTube. Also, y'all should watch Spaceballs. This is a great Star Wars spoof.
I think we're going to have to watch it again because I just don't remember it. I think I've watched it.
I think around Christmas time, if we can hold off, I want to do the holiday special, the Star Wars holiday special. I still have not physically been able to sit through the whole thing. I've tried, man. I get to that bird lady and I'm done.
Yeah.
So was that worse than Cats? Because that's another movie that you've hated so much that you've said.
The holiday special might be worse than Cats.
Well, it's the obligation because there's a Star Wars in front of it, so that's probably
That makes sense.
$20. Have you seen They Shall Not Grow Old? Oh, that was an older one. Yeah, no, okay. Have y'all seen Sharknado? It's a great, purposely bad movie. I'm sorry if I'm rereading these. Sean Huff, does Matt know anything about Infinity War?
No, I don't.
Or Endgame?
No, I don't.
Or will it all be a surprise? I know social media
Absolutely.
spoiled a lot when they were releasing. We talked a little bit about the
Yep.
spoiler stuff. I'm really happy for many of my fans who have been going through and doing false spoilers to try and mask the actual spoilers, because some people, you always have those douchebags that post the spoilers. I remember when Endgame first came out and somebody posted a comment on Facebook. It was a GIF. And the picture was like a flower or something, but if you clicked on it, it immediately went into a spoiler for Endgame, like a primary spoiler. And I remember I had already seen it. I'd already seen it at the time, but I remember being so pissed off about that.
That's annoying.
I hate that. It's one way to really piss me off.
That's really annoying.
And I don't get pissed off very easily about stuff, but that really upsets me.
Episode 7 had a lot of spoilers too for Star Wars.
Oh
and
yeah,
people-
a lot.
Man.
That's why we'd literally go to the first showing. Right when tickets come on sale, we would get them. Sorry, I can't donate a lot. Don't worry about it. Don't ever worry about that, Aiden. I really appreciate it. Please, can you watch Back to the Future? They're my favorite. Love you guys stuff. Best content on the platform at the moment.
How would you guys feel if we watched something that I've already watched, though?
Yeah, Matt's already seen Back to the Future. That's why we've never done it. It might be fun just to watch it. And we could just talk about it afterwards.
Yeah,
But
I'd be down.
It couldn't be part of the My Friend Watches for the First Time series.
I'd have to start a new series there, Holden.
My friend watches movies again. Nuclear Ranger. Should watch Train to Busan, an excellent South Korean zombie movie. Loved it. I actually saw it. It's on Netflix, I think. First zombie movie to ever make me cry. Promise you would not regret it.
Wow.
It's good. We've only watched one foreign film, and that was Parasite.
Yep.
And you had trouble kind of getting into
That was
the
crazy.
subtitles and stuff, right? I feel like you did near the end.
I did, but I did well. I think I did well overall.
Yeah.
I did well overall.
We got a lot of people who are like, typical Americans don't like subtitled movies. Just so you all know, every movie we watch is subtitled.
Every single one.
MCU movie, every movie we've seen, I always put the subtitles on. I know
I
on the,
now love subtitles because
yeah.
of you.
I know on the playback they're not included, just because they're ripped. But when we're actually watching them, they are subtitled.
It's helped a lot. I didn't
It has helped a
realize
whole lot.
in the past how much subtitles really
Yeah,
help.
it's helped a whole lot, without a doubt.
It was really helpful with Star Wars. I wouldn't have gotten through that without the subtitles.
Yep. Star Wars.
Loved your reaction to Guardians of the Galaxy, Matt. I felt the exact same way on my first watch. It gets better every watch. I would like to try Doom Patrol. It's weird. Doom Patrol is a Hulu show. I believe it's Hulu. It could be Amazon. But yeah, I've never seen it. Thank you so much for that super chat, by the way.
I could see GTOG getting better the second time around, third time around, fourth time around.
GOTG.
I nailed it. It's fine. I said it so fast.
Stephen Matthews, have you or Matt seen any of the DCEU movies?
not yet.
Yeah, I've seen them all.
Yep, I did. Nope, I didn't. I thought you meant together.
No, we haven't seen them together. I have seen them all. Pastor's seen them all too.
I haven't seen them.
I haven't seen any.
Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm trying to read some that are not super chats.
Batman Forever, I've seen it. Batman
Sorry.
Returns, I've seen it. Batman and Robin, I've seen it. I love the old Batmans. Love them. It's
You're
probably
s-
the only superhero movies that I've watched ever in my life.
Your studio setup is amazing. Have you seen Equilibrium and a sci-fi shooting action that I somehow think Matt would enjoy? I have not. It's Matt Damon.
You haven't?
I haven't seen
Oh,
Equilibrium.
Christian Bale's in it.
Oh, he's in it too? I know Matt
Yes.
Damon's in it.
Equilibrium is, I think it's one of the
down.
first movies that Christian Bale did that was not, I guess, based off of something nonfiction, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a little bit, he has, I know that what I remember from it is that he gets wounded at some point and he has like he gets like punched in the face or something and like there's like blood coming off the side of his lip and it stays there if I remember correctly. I've only seen it like once or twice, but in any kind of promotional like poster or anything, you see it. He has that little blood drip there.
This is Matt's studio.
Yeah. So this is the podcast studio for the BTYE podcast here on YouTube. A little plug there. So thank you, appreciate it.
I got another super chat. Hey, again, you guys should watch the Cornetto trilogy. Oh, Hot Fuzz, Shaun of the Dead. And
I saw Shaun of the Dead.
The World End.
I liked it.
I love those movies. Huge Shaun of the Dead fan, and Hot Fuzz. Hot Fuzz is one of my favorite comedies of all time. I've never seen at World's End fully, like all the way through.
Stop touching me with your cold feet, Jenna. Go ahead.
Matt Damon not in it. Maybe I'm thinking of a different movie.
Yeah.
You should consider watching Money Heist. I've heard that one that we should watch too.
2003 Hulk?
Yeah, there's a Hulk in 2003, not part of the MCU.
Eric Bana.
Yeah.
Was it any better?
Oh, I'll watch
No.
that.
It was worse?
It was
worse.
Oh, dude, it was.
Oh, my Lord,
It was actually
bro.
Ang Lee, who's a
Yeah.
pretty well-respected director.
Toy Story, saw it, loved it. Get Out, never saw it.
Get Out.
Get Out is great.
Incredible.
We actually, they shot the house in Get Out is in Mobile, and I drove by it.
That's that house.
Fly or something in here.
It's actually crazy for me because it's a lot of parallels to with my wife because her parents were very like traditional and like I came from a broken home like he did,
Yeah.
if I remember correctly, I think. And when I finished watching it, I was like, "We're not going to your parents' house this weekend, are we?"
It's like,
He was
I'm not
"No."
white, so is it okay?
Essentially,
so it's
yeah.
a racially driven movie.
Oh,
It is.
it is.
That's kind of the big thing about it.
Oh.
Daredevil is absolutely worth it. At least I think Matt would appreciate it. Daredevil would be worth it. If we do another show aside from like The Mandalorian or something, I would love to get through Daredevil. It is fantastic.
Well, you put it the best. Like when it came out, I was late to it, and I was kind of apprehensive about watching Marvel shows. And Holden was like, if you can get through the first 30-ish minutes of it.
I said 2
Or
episodes.
2 episodes, yeah.
I thought you
You
were going to
watched-
say 30 episodes. Go ahead.
No, you watch 2 episodes of Daredevil, and if you're not hooked,
Yeah, he said
Then
if you're
you're
not
good.
hooked, just don't do it. And I couldn't stop.
yeah, 2 episodes. Man, and that second episode, there's a great scene. If you've seen Daredevil, you know what I'm talking about.
The continuous scene.
Yes.
Yeah.
Amazing.
No cutaways. It's just a continuous shot.
Yeah, it's like 5 minutes. Very old boy, actually.
Yes.
Somebody said Fast and the Furious. I saw the first one, second one, third one, Tokyo Drift, and after they started just blowing buildings up and people were jumping off helicopters, I was like, screw this.
Fast and Furious is one of Pastor's favorite series.
Really?
Yeah. Well, growing up in New York, like illegal racing. I'm sorry, but yeah, it's a big part of the culture.
No,
and
I'm
like,
cool with
Yeah.
that part.
as a spectator, like
Yeah.
a lot of that stuff really happens. Like, having the one guy that in the first couple movies, like
There you go.
the
Okay.
one guy that like his designation is to alert the cops are there.
That's
like,
what
all
I
that.
loved about the early movies because my brother was into the car scene, so I loved that piece. Again, like when The Rock got in it and Vin
Oh, yeah.
Diesel and this, Jason Statham, I couldn't do it.
And I know we haven't really addressed Pastor's here. He's one of my good friends. He's from New York. We've been friends for a long time. He came over today with another friend of ours to watch a movie. And
I really thought you were about to say it.
I did too, actually.
No,
to watch a,
like my eyes went.
to watch a movie. And he's here. We figured we'd just go ahead and throw him on the live chat. So
How about that? How about this? The Mask, Jim Carrey.
you've already seen The Mask.
That wasn't the question.
Oh.
The question was, do y'all like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
like The
loved
Mask.
it.
I
thought
didn't
it was
like the
great.
second one though.
Yeah, nobody did.
There was a second one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Son of the Mask.
It
Oh,
wasn't that
good
great. It
Lord.
wasn't that good.
I
Band-
think the dog's the main character. If that helps.
No, it's like some random dude. And like a baby's in there as well. I
How are
don't
you
know.
going to replace Jim Carrey? Go ahead.
Band of Brothers, my all-time favorite series. Band of Brothers is great. You've seen Band of Brothers, right?
A little bit of it. I didn't have access to watch everything back then.
You know what nobody talks about? A movie called Flags of Our Fathers and Letters to Iwo Jima, Clint Eastwood.
Yes.
They were 2 movies that took place in the same spot at the same time, but one was filmed from the American perspective and one was filmed from the Japanese perspective,
Yes.
I think. It is so phenomenally well done. I remember watching them back to back at one point. I don't know if that would do well on the channel. I don't know how like acclaimed those movies are to like other people, but I remember really liking that concept at least. Battlestar Galactica, the newer series. Never seen it. Never saw Battlestar Galactica. It's just one that I missed.
Oh, Lord, that's right. I thought there was Star Trek, and that was it. That's right. There's that.
No,
Oh,
we
there's
need
a lot
to watch
more, man.
There's more than
Battlestar
those three?
Galactica, though, because
Yeah,
of
no, Dwight.
Yeah, Battlestar Galactica. There's Babylon 5, Star Trek Next Gen,
Stargate.
Apollo 51.
Star Trek Voyager, Deep Space Nine,
Now the new one is like Picard or
Picard.
that
Yeah,
it
no,
now?
there's an independent Star Trek movie coming out. What did you just say?
Apollo 51? Is that not one?
No, there's Apollo 11, but that has nothing to do with.
yeah no.
Have you seen Toy Story? How about Small Soldiers? I love Small Soldiers.
Oh, that movie.
Saw Toy Story.
I'm not a ma'am.
The Gorgonites. Yeah, that's what I
Civilian, declare your allegiance.
Let's see, am I missing anyone? Okay. Have any of you seen the movie Puncture with Chris Evans? I think Jenna and Matt would really appreciate being in the medical field.
Oh, I have not seen that.
I have
Chris
not.
Evans. I'll watch it.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for that super chat. Y'all should watch 12 Angry Men. It's like a movie from 1957. Oh, and we know 12 Angry Men. Classic. Have you ever seen a movie called Cats Don't Dance? It's an animated movie. Oh my gosh, it's one of my all-time favorite like animated. It's Matt would hate it for sure. I love, but it's like this cat that wants to make it in Hollywood.
Where are you going?
And there's like a level of oppression almost. It's like a children's movie, but it's like they don't let animals be the star of movies. And this cat wants to be in movies. Anyway, at the very end, the cat is in like a 12 Angry Men like ripoff, but with animals. Anyway, have you seen the new Planet of the Apes trilogy? It's super, super good. Thank you so much for that super chat. Love the new Planet of the Apes trilogy. It's one of my all-time favorites.
Andy Serkis for life.
Andy Serkis does amazing. I love them. That was a series that I felt it got better with each movie. Yes. I thought what was the first one? Dawn.
Dawn. Yeah.
Planet of the Apes was great.
Then Rise,
and then War. And I thought that they were all pretty different too. Yes. Like War was way different than Rise. No. We could not hear you peeing, Matt. Thank you. Hold on. Which Phase 3 movie do you think Matt will dislike the most?
Which Phase 3 movie?
Civil War, maybe. I have no idea. Like with Matt's opinion, I'm hoping he'll like it, but
I don't know.
So unpredictable.
I think Civil War. I think the politics of Civil War. I think will get its attention. In my opinion,
maybe or bore him. That's why. I don't know. Matt's over there. Everybody, he's coming back. The first two Alien movies. I would like to do all of Alien if we do. That's the thing. I want it. If we do movies and stuff, I'd like to do the whole thing.
I got that box set too, by the way.
Spader. I hope I'm saying it right. What are the top 2 movies each of you want to see but haven't? Probably Godfather for me, and I don't know. I'd have to think. I know I need to see Godfather.
There are a couple of movies that I haven't watched that is totally against my character. I haven't seen 2001: A Space Odyssey yet.
Oh, it's good.
And I haven't seen The Abyss yet.
I haven't seen The Abyss either. I have seen 2001: A Space Odyssey. It's I
own both of them.
Yeah, I actually do the same thing. I'll buy movies with the intention of watching them later, and then haven't. Okay, Axel, $20, New Zealand. Have you ever seen movies with Leslie Nielsen in it? I think you would like some of them. They are comedy movies. Airplane. Matt has seen Airplane. What are you doing?
That's like The Naked Gun. I think that's part of
The Naked Gun, etc. I'm not sure if you would like Scary Movie, but some of them are funny. I actually do like Scary Movie. Oh God!
I think my favorite, my favorite Leslie Nielsen like gimmicky movie is the Dracula one he did, the Mel Brooks one. I thought that was really fun.
Yeah. Amazing Spider-Man has been recommended a lot. There's 2 of them. That would actually be a good like break movie because we could do 2 in no time at all. Holden, do you like the Ip Man series or only the first one? The 4th one came out in 2019. We talked about it a little earlier in the stream. I love all of the Ip Man movies. I haven't seen the 4th one. They're all great.
Especially that first one when he goes for the rice.
Oh, dude, the whole Ip Man versus the 10 martial artists. One of my like all-time favorites. The Imaginarium of Dr. Parnassus. Ledger's last film.
Yeah.
Patrick and I've seen it.
Yes.
It's very, very good. It was very creative the way that they dealt with Ledger passing away while filming that movie. What are you doing? Matt's ADD is kicking in, so we're going to wrap it up here soon. Matt,
couldn't be further from the truth.
Matt, it was great to meet you in person the other day. This is Andrew Seibert. Andrew is one of my old friends. We went to school together for many years.
That was so cool to meet you, bro.
If you ever want to add to the watching group, I'm down. We might actually take you up on that. We're actually waiting for quarantine to be over. I know we had Pastor over today, but we want to have more people over to be a part of them. That's how we used to do. That's how we did Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Dark Knight, and Spider-Man. I like having a group dynamic thrown into, so I do want to do that. Thank you so much, Andrew. It's good seeing you around town and stuff. It
was awesome meeting you, bro. It really was. I really appreciate you saying something. So I was waiting in line at FedEx, and there's this guy behind me. He's like, "Are you Matt?" And I was like,
"Oh, you had a mask on too, right?"
I had a mask on. He was like, "Are you Matt?" And I was like, "Yeah, you gonna kill me?" Or I heard your Star Wars review, but he was like, "Yeah, no, I've been watching." So that was really cool, bro.
Toastless. Would you watch How to Train Your Dragon, Zombieland, Men in Black, or The Amazing Spider-Man? Men in Black, Amazing Spider-Man, absolutely. Zombieland, probably.
Yeah.
How to Train Your Dragon, maybe.
Those movies are actually surprisingly really well
They
done.
are very good. I don't know if we'll I mean, I don't know how long we're going to be doing the series. So.
I haven't seen Zombieland 2, but I saw the first one and loved it.
Zombieland is good. I saw the second one in theaters. Has Matt seen Cinderella Man
Shocker.
or A Beautiful Mind? Russell Crowe's best work.
Neither one.
Have you seen it?
Yes, I have. Cinderella Man was very, very good as far as like when I saw it during
Yeah.
a harder
Boxing
time,
movie.
not just a
Yes.
harder time in life, but
Boxing movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually enjoyed A Beautiful Mind more. I loved A Beautiful Mind. That was Ron Howard that did that. I was taking Ron Howard's master class, and he really delved deep into like the making of Beautiful Mind and stuff, and Apollo 13 as well with Tom Hanks. I'm going to wrap up the live stream here soon. We've been on for a little over about an hour and 20 minutes or so. I know if there's any last minute comments or anything that I'm missing, and I know that there's thousands of comments that I was not able to read just because of the stream and everything. When the video processes and posts to my actual channel, just leave your comment there, and I will do my best to go back and try and respond to it. That's it for now. Any last minute things from Matt or anybody? Matt's done with the stream. He's done.
Yeah, I was tapped out, but I really appreciate you guys being here. It was really fun. Pastor, thanks for sliding by.
Oh, of course.
This was fun to do this in the studio. Sorry, Holden, it took a minute for us to get the technicalities worked out, but it was fun.
Yeah, that's okay. V for Vendetta, Hugo Weaving was amazing. Loved V for
Loved it.
Vendetta.
Loved it.
All loved it. Thank you so much for that super chat. All right, that's it, everybody. I'm going to go ahead and sign out. Sign out.
Sign out. Yeah.
Appreciate you guys. And we'll catch you in the next live stream. I think I'm going to try and do this on next Sunday as well. Okay, so hopefully I'll be able to catch most of you guys again. All right, everyone. Take care. Love you all.